Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Tuesday, March 2nd. These are the charts of the day. Starting alphabetically with Amylin Pharmaceuticals, we have a stock that's been basing all of last year, finally broke out in January, formed a very nice wedge, low volume here. Technicals continue to hold up very well, and then 3 days ago the stock popped out. That was Friday. As you can see, it followed through slightly yesterday, and again another 80 cents today on 5.6 million shares. As technicals continue to surge, this stock looks like it's headed for 24. My short-term trading target, intermediate target up around the 08 mid-year highs around 32. Astrotech, ASTC, continues bouncing along its moving averages and trend channel, starting to accelerate a little bit here. Broke out across the September-October highs today by making a nominal new high at 406. And that was also right at lateral price resistance going back to 07. So the late day pullback brought it off the highs, but volume was solid. Stock advanced a small fraction, more than 4% though, and I'm looking for a move to take it about 550-65 zone. My short-term trading target, longer-term target at the top of the channel, close to $9, maybe doable. A new one we initiated today, China Wind Systems, broke out of a wedge pattern. Broke out of a wedge pattern here at the apex of this coil, popped, took out the mid-February high, jumped 60 cents at one point, closed up 40 cents, 7%. Notice that the volume was the heaviest in about 5 weeks. A significant day may have occurred here if we get a follow-through. So we'll be looking for a move that takes us up towards the 7.5 to 8 zone on my short-term trading target, up near this double top up in this area here from the October and January highs right there. Once we do get through that, if we do get through that, I'd be looking for something that takes the stock up towards the 9 or 10 range short-term, and then we'll see what happens after that. Dendreon had a big day today, trading 31 million shares, the heaviest volume in 11 months. As you can see, last month the stock broke through key resistance, backed off and retested that, as well as the 21-day moving average. Surged up in the last couple of days, and today, after an early dip, exploded to new all-time highs, reaching as high as 527 before backing off 2 points at the close. But regardless, a very, very strong session, which may mean that Dendreon's headed for higher prices. Halozyme Therapeutics, which we added to our portfolio today, on that pullback to the breakout point, then popped and closed up 20 cents on a day, or 3%. Decent volume of 1.3 million shares. Short-term trading target at 7.75. Beyond that, if we get a breakout above that key overhead resistance level, which, as you can see, is the neckline of a massive 2.5-year head and shoulders bottom, which could lead to a huge move. Secondary target, however, is up around $10, and that's what we'll be looking for going forward short term. Net list may have begun a significant move today. We'll see. The stock picked up the heaviest volume in about 2 weeks. Bounced off the 21-day moving average through the 10, and at one point was up as much as nearly 50 cents, backed off and closed up 24 cents. But it stuck its head out above its major declining top line going back 5 or 6 months. There's still overhead resistance at 450-55 area. That's an area we'll be watching. Any thrust through 455 with heavy volume could lead to a very sharp move, and we'll be looking for that. Netgear NTGR, which has been acting phenomenal over the last year in a beautiful rising channel, accelerated to the top of that channel recently, and it's continuing its move up another 57 cents today. Technicals look good. They're at the high for the year, and I'm looking for a move that takes Netgear back up towards the 29.30 zone, and then beyond that, something in the mid to high 30s, potentially on an intermediate basis. ORCT had a very strong price volume breakaway gap out of its 1-year base, and did it with good volume for that stock, and up 62 cents or 14.5% today. I'm expecting higher prices. My trading target on ORCT is up around the 6.5, 7 range on a shorter term basis. PCYC continues to move beautifully in a rising channel and a very sharp one. Notice the 6, 7, 8 day flag in here. Expect that to break out and have this stock run to just under $8. PSID, positive ID, portfolio position we recently entered after pulling back for 3 days on lower volume, popped again today, and is challenging the $1.98 zone, which is key resistance. If that's taken out, I'm looking for a move to 275.85 area, my next major trading target on PSID. Radware had a significant follow-through session today on good volume and has distinctly broken out, or definitively broken out yesterday with a follow-through today. I'm looking for a move that takes it near the top of the channel, up near the 20, 20.5 range. Beyond that, something around 23, 24 is potentially doable. Seed had a very significant high volume move today with 11 million shares up at $1.26 or 14.4%, and that's despite a 40 cent pullback late in the session. This basically broke it out of its falling wedge pattern above its mid-February highs, just underneath the 50-day moving average. That'll be key. Keep an eye on that. I have that at around 1060, 5860 area. And a price volume surge through that could get us back up into the 11.5 range pretty quickly, and then secondary target up around 12.5, 13. Sequenom had a really nice session today, 31.6 million shares. Breakaway gap, follow-up surge, got it up size 865 before the late pullback, and it may be a little bit short-term overbought, but I'm looking for an eventual move that takes us up towards the $12 range. China Digital STV recently has broken out of a base pattern and across its declining tops line and lateral resistance, and then backed off over the last couple sessions to consolidate, but I'm thinking that this stock continues to move and eventually gets up to my trading target around 9.5, secondary target up around 10.5. And lastly, today is USEG, current portfolio position. Had just a little bit of a follow through today, but notice yesterday's breakout and today's follow through with increased volume and technicals could lead to higher levels. I'm looking for a test of the 667.70 zone, and a move through that could accelerate to the $8 level, my shorter term trading target as well. That's it for tonight. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.